When I was growing up, I was always interested in how things work, and I got to the point where we got our first PC, which was like a 486, started to learn about how the operating system worked and started to get into coding, and then that obviously led me into taking those subjects in school and high school. I was doing IT and computing. That led me into studying a degree in computing, and that led me into this career. So it's been a natural progression from an interest that I've had from quite a young age. Creativity, I think, is key in software developing. In fact, that's one of the key things that attracted me to become a software developer, was the creative aspect. Ultimately, you are creating something from nothing, you're building something, and it is very creative. It's not a case of there is one way to solve this problem or there is one solution. Every individual puts their own personality into it, and you could ask 100 developers to solve the same problem and all the 100 solutions will be slightly different. And that creativity is, I think, key to what makes it exciting. It was Einstein who said, the most important thing is to keep asking questions. And I think that's really a good thing to live by as a developer, because essentially it tells you that as long as you keep asking the questions, you will get to the ultimate solution. When you're starting your career, particularly at the stage where you may be in university studying computing or a related subject, I think one of the things there is it's the practical side that is going to be the most beneficial. So do as much as you can in terms of like practical hands-on experience with coding. Take opportunities that you can there, projects, opportunities like that. If you get opportunities for internships working in a real software environment, I think that's really valuable, and that obviously starts to expose you to the mentoring that you're going to get. So I think that's probably one of the key things. If I look back to sort of how I developed my own career, I think one of the things is being part of teams which have very skilled and knowledgeable people gives you the opportunity to have those mentors and to have that learning, and it definitely gives you a much more rapid growth of your own skill set than you're going to get in another environment. And that's definitely something that I valued in my career, and it's something that we're very keen to impart to the other sort of junior developers and graduate developers that we bring into Cherwell. If we look at the big picture, we can say that technology is helping solve the big problems in the world, the big challenges around like climate change and things like that. It's going to be technology that's going to bring the solutions to those problems. And even now we see technology being used in ways that allow us to use things more efficiently. So for example, in farming they're using satellite data to analyze where they need to put fertilizer on fields. They don't waste the Earth's resources, they can go further with the same resources, which helps us feed a growing population in the world. And there's so many applications in almost anywhere you look. The technology is just advancing further and further and helping us solve these problems.